Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Jitendra Srivastava from MLB Government College of Excellence, Gwalior. I am going to discuss about recent trends in user education, library user and user study. Following are the objectives of this module. To know categories of library users, to know origin and development of user studies, to know different methods of user studies, and to know recent trends in user studies. The user is prime component of any information system or library. Due to new emerging information and communication technologies, number of electronic resources journals are being published. User is not familiar with this newly emerging information resources because they are increasing in leaps and bounds. Traditional user education methods are not very much effective. To ensure optimum use of electronic information resources, it is necessary to know about the reading habits, information seeking behavior, and working environment, etc. Now, what is user education? The term user education, user instruction, user orientation, and user assistance are synonymous and have been often used interchangeably. The aim of user orientation program is to introduce users with finding information with a specific library. Now let us see needs of user education. Following are the needs of user education. Due to information explosion, users and researchers are unable to keep abreast of current information. Due to fast-growing publications in the field of science and technology. Due to increasing use of online information resources and electronic publications. To make use of library resources independently by the users. To familiarize user with the library and new library resources. To ensure optimum use of library resources. To raise academic level of the students. To develop awareness among users for the use of library. Due to changing behavior of users with the changing environment in the library. Due to many users are not aware about how to approach library staff with their problems. Now let us see objective of the user education. Following are the objectives of user education program. A general orientation to available facilities and resources. To educate the users to know various reference tools in each disciplines. To create awareness and understanding of the basic relevant library and information sources and services. To bridge the gap between the potential user and the library collection. Another objective is to enhance users' skills to select right information sources and system for a given information need. Next is to facilitate effective and efficient use of the library and its resources. To increase users' efficiency and make them able to assess, analyze, and to retrieve the required information. To evaluate existing library and information resources on the basis of use and to ensure optimum use of library and information resources. Now let us see methods of user education. Following are the methods of user education program. First is lecture method, second is seminar or workshops, third is tutorial or demonstration, fourth is library tour, fifth is practical exercise, and sixth is individual help. Following are the methods of user education. Audio-visual instructions, printed media, computer-aided instructions, online help, online public access catalog, short-term training courses, and web-based training, etc. Now let us see trends in user education. User is an important component of library and information centers. Modern libraries are growing to become knowledge resource centers, learning centers, and trying to fulfill the information needs of the users. There is a need to educate the user to make them able to select, analyze, and retrieve the information according to their needs. In a changing environment, information seeking behavior, information need of the users, fast growing and changing ICT, availability of e-information resources in variety of formats, web-based resources are challenging not only users but also library and information centers. In the absence of any user education policy, the user of library reading material may be affected. Traditional methods of user education such as manual catalog, lectures and seminars, printed media, etc. are becoming obsolete. There is an urgent need to develop user education policy as well as user education methods up to the end user at global level instead of library campuses. With the development of modern digital library and e-resources, new user methods are necessary. Now let us see user education in network environment. Computer networks are growing rapidly around the world. The volume of information available on this network is also increasing very fast. Tremendously growing computers and communication technologies are challenging library professionals to respond to this and become a part of the mainstream in library and information profession. In network environment, users should be able to use electronic library resources available on various library and information centers. Internet-based resources are increasingly used for scholarly purposes. However, the details regarding a scholar's use of the resources are still unclear when they use electronic resources for research. Following are some important electronic resources: electronic journals, bulletin board for libraries, directory of scholarly electronic conferences, directory of electronic journals and newsletters, online catalog, opaque on internet, online databases, and electronic books. Now let us see trends in user education in digital libraries. Basically, digital libraries have different types of collection. They have all in digital forms such as electronic books, e-journals and other reading materials, as well as web-based resources also the main features of the digital library. There is a need to educate users of digital library. In a changing environment, it becomes necessary to educate library users for digital library. Basically, we can train library users how to use online public access catalog, how to use online information sources, how to use web-based resources, and number of electronic resources are available in the library. We should educate library users for the digital libraries. Basically, digital libraries are increasing day by day. The information flow is becoming larger nowadays. Library provides its user documents in both printed and electronic sources such as digital documents, electronic books, electronic journals, and open repositories. Apart from accessing these resources, users have become interested in using open internet and search engines. Now users have a number of options. They can use internet and search engine. They can locate their information with the help of search engines. Now let us see information literacy training to research scholars. This will help the users in the following: to understand authors' rights on intellectual property rights, deep knowledge about open access, publishing and self-archiving, research assessment with the help of bibliometric methods. Now we come to the tracing research information. The purpose of tracing research information is to know standard characteristics of scholarly literature, to conduct effective advanced searching through use of databases, to evaluate and manage search hits, and to manage ethical use of references in work. Now let us see online user education. Especially in digital library, user education may be offered in several ways, such as on-campus instruction classes, on-one instruction, library basic training, online courses, and research help guides. Now let us see on-campus instruction classes. These instruction classes are designed in such a way so as to provide the students practical knowledge of research techniques and help them become independent library users. However, face-to-face teaching may be required for specific course and research assignments and where a specific need arises by user and faculty. One-on-one instruction. This includes databases, online catalogs, and research methods. For a customized research strategy, user can receive instructions from research desk. Online course on basic library training. Online course for basic library training is designed in such a way to provide users library instruction facilities similar to face-to-face classroom instructions. The online course provides user services available and how to use library resources and databases, etc. Now let us see research help guides. This is designed to facilitate help in a specific need. Research help guide recommends databases, journals, books, web pages, and findings, specific information, assignment, or a general topic or a specific topic. Now what is library tour? Library tour video should be designed to familiarize students and user with the physical layout of the library, including study locations, and to introduce them to the resources and services of the library. Now let us discuss online public access catalog. Library catalog is the most important tool for locating reading material in the library. Recently, its value has been restricted by its physical form, most commonly a large card catalog or a set of printed volumes. The advent of computers and information communication technologies, with their ability to process large amounts of information and output in a variety of formats, has finally brought the library to the customer in the form of online public access catalog. Online public access catalog provides access to the catalog through a computer terminal. OPAC allows searching the entire catalog online conventionally and quickly using one or more search criteria. One can, for example, search by author, title, keywords, class number, or one or more of these combined together. OPEC even shows the current status of a book, whether it is loaned out, available on the shelf, or lying elsewhere. Another advantage of OPEC is its ability to display catalog records in a variety of formats such as Anglo-American cataloging rules, edition 2, and mark, etc. And the records can be displayed in a desired order. When online public access catalog is accessible via internet, it is termed as Web OPEC. It is accessible by remote users as well as on campus via intranet. OPEC provides valuable information to the library users, and he or she may able to know following information. Collection of the library. Sorting of records by author, title or subject. Searching of records. Some ideas about library and academic calendar of the institution. Now we will see information literacy education. Information literacy is a kind of competency which refers to the ability to use information, study, analysis, search, and retrieval of information by the user. Information literacy is essential for survival in the information society. Information literacy education mainly includes education about information awareness and information capacity. Information literacy includes information awareness, sensitivity of information, capturing of information, analysis and absorption of information, access to information awareness, information need awareness, information limitation awareness, information in advance awareness, and information innovation awareness, and finally, ability to create new information. Now let us discuss about information technology education. With the development of information society, computer technology and development of information technology have been important tools and means in information retrieval and exchange. Multimedia technology, CD-ROM technology, database technology, storage and network technology provides great conveniences for our information. Storage, extraction, development and exploration, as well as increasing users' dependence on technology. For library, it should allow users to master the use of network functions and methods, learn how to use foreign language, bibliographic database in collection, and inquiry system of thematic literature database, learn the use of electronic document collections, as well as internet information resources. There is a need to provide information technology education to library users to improve their information competency. Next development is introducing literature retrieval courses in college and universities. Seeking of information is a complex information and communication activity requiring access to diverse sources of information to deal with personal, social, and work-related problems. The tremendous development of information technology, the growth of the internet, and the accompanying development of information and communication services provide users with access to many services and potential new channels of information access. Now let us see introducing literature retrieval courses in college and university. Generally, setting up document retrieval and utilization course in colleges and universities has been a major route for library user education. Information retrieval course is the backbone of the higher education curriculum as well as in library and information science education, and also should become a required course for college and university students. In Indian context, opening information retrieval courses allows user to grasp a variety of search theories, methods, strategies, and technologies, providing the basic knowledge of the use of library. Current information retrieval courses should be based on user-centered teaching and learning activities, fully encourage students, potential and learning initiative, and make use of advanced teaching techniques. Now let us see what are the recent trends in user education. Important among them are web-based information literacy education. Many libraries such as Bengaluru University, Indian Institute of Science, JP University of Information and Technology, and Institute of Information Technology have established their own web pages, which generally include the main overview of the library services, introduction, web navigation, and user training. Through this, the users can have a more complete and systematic understanding about library. At the same time, they can make full use of collection resources through it and enjoy the various services. Online information literacy education is web-based information literacy education which make full use of computer and network technologies. It is in terms of traditional library users and becomes a trend of library user education. Now let us see user education through library portals. A library portal is an interface to access library resources and services through a single access and management point for users, combining the circulation and catalog function of an integrated library systems with additional tool and facilities. The library portal is a good place to start learning about the library and its services. The ideal library portal then will have the most thorough coverage possible in several areas of library profession for all type of libraries. Library portal provides following information: professional resources such as practice manuals, standards, model programs, reports, and studies. Organizations from the large national association to locate and special interest groups. Publications, both print and electronic materials. Conferences and other events to be organized. Library websites including web catalogs, web OPEX. Communication channels like discussion lists, job announcements, library user guidance, and reference tools. Now let us see user education through user clients and portals. The basic idea behind the creation of portal is to simplify the access of resources with minimum help of others. Library portal should user-friendly. User client need automatic access of resources of their library from one and only one place, that is referred to portal. Having some features like customization for clarity, simplicity of use, self-evident of links, and readily information retrieval and flexibility of personalization options. The portal help the users as follow. Save the time up and anxiety to finding information. Increase the self-confidence in the information search process. Avail to current updates in their field. For example, article alert, list of articles appeared in recently periodicals. New arrivals, list of new books added in the library. National and international institutes, etc. User portal also provides following information: how to use library, library user advisory service, how to use reference and information sources. Access restricted users can access download their required information from anywhere. JP University of Information Technology maintaining such kind of portal named as Learning Resource Centers. Now let us see recent developments in user education. The development of online libraries, marketing of library services, products, and communication with the user about library, library services products, collection of library materials through multimedia becoming relevant today. With the emergence of various generation web technologies, libraries are accessible 24 into 7 days to its users through different tools and various platforms of video creating and sharing. Now let us see multimedia based user education. Following are the multimedia based user education methods. Selection of the library service is important tasks such as demonstration of circulation section, demonstration of reference section, demonstration of 24 to 7 days accessibility of online journals, demonstration of layout of the library, demonstration of reprographic section, document delivery services. So multimedia videos may be prepared for the promotion and benefit for the users. Creation of PowerPoint presentation. The promotion of library activities may be done through Microsoft PowerPoint presentation highlighting important library activities. Demonstration through Microsoft PowerPoint becomes interactive due to voice and animation effects. Uploading videos on YouTube. Once the video are ready, highlighting important activities, sections, library layout, and library collection, etc. These videos may be uploaded on YouTube, where a channel may be created in the name of Library or Learning Resource Center. The British Library, United Kingdom, uploaded several videos on YouTube, such as using the reading room, exploring the collection and document supply centers, and registration, etc. Now we come to the library user education through social networking sites. Social networking sites influencing entire society as well as various organizations including library. Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. has been dominating in our lives. Number of libraries are being placed on Facebook. Library user may comment on library page. Comments may be divided into several categories, which may be related to library or not related to library. So students, let us discuss what we have learned from this module. In this module, we have learned following aspects. User is an important component of the library and information center. In a present information society, it has been universally accepted that information is for use or information for all. Right information helps user to solve problems, decision making, policy making, and to prepare research projects. There is a need to develop healthy relationship between users and library and information centers. Now it becomes necessary to conduct user study by the library and information centers. To know how facts about the library and information center users. Healthy relationship between library or information center and user facilities. More information use and helps in evaluation of library or information centers as well as users' behavior. While using e-resources, user experience problems of search engine, overload of information, and user prefers physical library use. There is a need to conduct user studies to know users' problem, especially in fast growing digital environment. Thanks.